Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. Today is April the 11th, 2021. And on today's video, we got a lot to talk about. We're going to go over our simulated portfolio, look at these stocks that are currently in our basket to see whether or not we need to cut the losses, take them out of our basket and move on to the next play, or can we keep them here and allow the market to continue to work in our favor so that we can profit throughout time. Also will go on and speak on something that Ray Dalio mentioned on a small clip, and we're going to break that down as to why it's very important to hear from a hedge fund billionaire as to why he is stating this certain statement. We're going to talk about that as well, and then we're going to add a stock to the portfolio today as well and show you all why we're going to add it to our portfolio and expect how high we're expecting the price to go. So if with all of that being said, if today's your first time ever viewing our content and you appreciate it, hit the like button, share the video, and also subscribe to the channel. The first thing we're going to do is I want you all to listen to what Ray Dalio said regarding price. So I want you all to listen to this real quick.
That's what's true. In my business, I have to be an independent thinker. And each of the people I work with has to be an independent thinker. Because the consensus is built into the price. So you have to think, where's the consensus wrong? And you don't know whether that you're going to be right or.
So from that statement, Ray Dalio, you heard him say himself that the consensus is built into the price, right? So when you look at a price chart, you can see that the consensus has already been agreed upon by every market participant in the space. So it doesn't require the usage of technical indicators. It doesn't require the ability to read balance sheets, accounting statements, fundamental analysis, earning reports, none of that, because the consensus has already been plastered on price charts. This is what everyone thinks. So in this particular chart right here, you're looking at sealed air. Whoever is in the market for sealed air, this is their consensus. Some are expecting the market to go lower, some are expecting the market to go higher. And if you're able to understand and interpret just the price bars and the volume of what everyone thinks, you're actually able to get that competitive advantage over all of them and get in position and win. This is something that we're here to give you all and show you all. If you're able to read the mind of all of the participants in this space, you have a major leg up among everyone else. Price consensus has already been agreed upon. Make sure you remember that. And the last thing that he said that I wanted to bring to your attention is that you have to be an independent thinker. What are you seeing on the price chart? You know, if you were to look at the price chart as bare as possible, take everything off the price chart, how can you interpret it? What are you seeing? You need to become an independent thinker and not be reliant on someone else to give you any gems or trying to drop some knowledge on you. You have to be independent on your own, because only you can know when to get out and only you can know when to take profit, when to get in, when to get out. If I cannot tell you when to get into the market without telling you when to get out. Only you know your risk tolerance. No one else does. That's why you had to be an independent thinker. So I just wanted to show that little snippet of some advice that a hedge fund billionaire, Ray Dalio, even realizes and understands. So we need to try to input some of that understanding that he knows from his experience into our experiences as we delve into the markets. All right. So next thing, I want to talk about our portfolio real quick. You guys can see we got 8 stocks in our portfolio, and obviously they are all down. You guys can look right here in the gain since added column. We are down in all of our stocks except for one, which is Marathon Patent. Everything else is down. So let's take a look at these charts real quick. It's going to be real quick, and then we're going to add on the next stock that we expect to go high in price. So the first one that we're going to look at is going to be Antero Midstream Corporation. Here we are. You guys can see that this is our expectations, and we're still in a uptrend. You know, don't get it twisted. The market currently is down 7.5% since we added it to our portfolio, but we have room, right? we're not going to let this continued stock go until we see it break either the ascending line or our support area, which is around $7.84. Okay, so the strength is still here. There is still weakness here. So beginning half of this upcoming trading week, I do suspect the market to come down here towards our ascending line. And then from there, we'll update you all to see whether or not we need to take the market loss and move on to the next play. But as of this time, we're not going to get rid of it. Next one we're going to look at is going to be Boeing. And here is our play in Boeing. You guys can see that the market is still in an uptrend. We're just pretty much trading sideways. So nothing to change here in the market. We're going to keep Boeing in our portfolio as well. We still have that support area intact as well as our ascending line in play. Okay, so we're not going to get rid of Boeing neither. The next we're going to look at is Currencies. All right, so this is our play in Currencies. You guys can see that weakness is present, but we're not extremely weak. I mean, we have our support area all the way down here around $8.75 before we'll go ahead and let this stock out our portfolio. So we still have time into the market to allow it to work, and we're still going to keep that in our portfolio as well. No changes there. Next we're going to look at is Marathon Patent. And you guys can see here that the market in Marathon did go high in price, right? And we came right back down to where we started in the week. This one actually has the ability to continue to go lower in price, right? We should have taken the profit into the market in Marathon right there when it hit $57.50. We didn't catch it. Okay, so we definitely need to watch Marathon this upcoming trading week to see if we can still reclaim some market strength. Okay, initially I am suspecting that the market in Marathon will drop in price. So maybe the following week, not this upcoming week, we would definitely need to evaluate Marathon because we missed out on that opportunity to take out that profit in Marathon right there. Okay. So let's look at the next one, which is Neonode. And here you guys can see here, I'm not really too concerned with this one either. We just had a bout of weakness last week. The strength definitely still came through. The volume is not heavy. So there's nothing for us to change here into the market for Neonode. The next we're going to look at is Southwestern Energy. So looking here at Southwestern Energy, this is extreme weakness right here. Okay, I do not like what happened into Southwestern Energy last week. It definitely emphasizes that the market here is weak. We have a small spat though. This is the trend. Okay, we won't let this particular play go out our portfolio until we see the market in Southwestern Energy break this trend. But it hurts. And how we ended last week, I am suspecting that the trap, he's going to try to come in and see if he can break this ascending line. You know, I'm already under the mind frame that that's going to happen. You all can see we have earnings going on in Southwestern Energy in or around April 29, 2021. So definitely expect some higher volatility to come into the market for Southwestern Energy right there. Okay, we actually may need to try to take that one off in Southwestern Energy. I don't like how the market is trading right there, but I'm going to keep it on until I see the market either hold support on our ascending line or we break it. We break it, I'm getting rid of it. All right, now the next one that we're going to look at is going to be USDP Partners. Okay, here we are. We are playing the strength into the market, and we did not even get that last week. You know, the week of March 29, 2021, we didn't get the strength. But you guys can see that the weakness still didn't play out on the last completed weekly price bar, which started on April the 5th. So there is still chances for the market to continue to go higher in price in USDP Partners. As you all can tell, the trend also is still intact. Okay. So I'm going to add this ascending line into the market for USDP Partners, and we're going to watch it. So we're not going to get rid of that one either. Now, the last one that is in our portfolio that we're going to watch is going to be the Power Shares ETF, PSCE. So you guys can see here that this is weakness automatically. The market could not keep the trend or the strength that came in on the week of March the 29th. We're here on our ascending line and the market is still weak. So we're going to have to take this one off as a loss. I don't like it. The market is in jeopardy of breaking it down to the downside. We couldn't maintain the strength in PSCE, right? Let me look at this on a 3 weeks time frame. And yeah, the market weakness is still in play. Okay. So I'm not going to take it out yet. I'm going to watch it in the beginning half of this trading week to see if we break this trend. Because if so, then yeah, we're going to get rid of it. Because that is definitely weakness coming into the market right there. So the market may actually try to come down here to $5.70, $5.50 to try to grab some support. All right, so let's watch it. So now, the one that we are going to add today, though, is going to be Datadog right there. The ticker symbol is DDOG right here. Okay, now you guys can tell that the market in Datadog has been pretty good. We've seen for the most part this market really consolidate in this range in Datadog, right? And even amongst all the weakness that came through in Datadog on weekly time frame, still reflects that the market wants to go high in price. So that's the reason why we're going to add this particular stock to our simulated portfolio. Okay. Now we have some areas of restriction that we can see already. And the first one is right here towards $94.45 to 96. Okay. That's the first area right there. Now, I think the market will have enough capability to come towards $100 in the long term, which is what we're going to play in anticipation of this market in Datadog to go high in price. And then from there, we'll have to reevaluate the market, okay? I like it on the 3 weeks time frame as to why I'm expecting the market to at least come up here towards $100. It's going to fall a little bit shorter than $100, maybe around $99.15, give or take. But this is the one that we're going to add to our portfolio now in Datadog. So let's put that there. And the market will continue to go higher so long as we hold support above 76. Just that easy, just that simple. All right, so let's add it. Datadog, which is the ticker symbol, is DDOG. Right there. Click done. So now we're going to do what, 5 shares? That's what we always do on a simulated portfolio, just to make it easier. And you all can see now the transaction has been recorded. The last trade price was at $88.80. You guys can see right there on TradingView, the market price was $88.80. So this is it. Now we got a total of 9 stocks in our portfolio that we are watching. Other ones that really need to be watched would have to be Southwestern Energy, as well as our power shares ETF, PSCE. Those two would have to definitely be watched. But everything else is pretty much on par to continue to follow our original idea of it going higher in price. And as we just continue to sit back and let the market trade, and we reevaluate them every weekend. All right, so now this is it. Questions, comments, let us know. What do you guys think about what Ray Dalio said? What do you think about our interpretation of the price charts, our stocks? Give me your thoughts, your considerations. Make sure you maintain a profitability. And as always, trade different.